Today, of course, there are different challenges that our country faces. This whole scandal in the Congress is one of them. And but then again, I think we have to move forward. Mistakes have been committed. We cannot dwell on these mistakes. We have to be more optimistic that the Philippines will really help. Will be one get to that point of being a prosperous nation. And we do have the talent here. We have our OFWs who sacrifice their family time, and this coming Christmas they'll be away from their family. So that is how I mean Filipinos are trying to move out of poverty. And here what we're trying to do is help them, no? Help them through mentoring them, providing them access to money, providing access to market for their negosyo. So the goal really is this government is going to focus on trabajo at negosyo. In other words, job generation and helping them in their small businesses. So if we're able to do well in creating more jobs and helping those micro become small and the small become medium and the medium become large, then the economy will prosper.
Right. Well, another thing is that tomorrow they're going to be talking about letters of authorities coming from the BIR over at the Senate. So that's going to unleash another slew of corruption allegations. As far as you know, I know you talk to a lot of entrepreneurs. Do they tell you about their personal experiences with these LOAs from the BIR?
Well, yes, even our company, we do get the LOAs, and it's normal and it's part of the process, and we will just have to confront. And if of course, some people fail to pay their taxes, and then they will have to pay with an interest that will be charged. No, but in the end, I think for every Filipino, we have to try to do our best, no, in helping this government, and these are ways, no, that through of course, you can. It's very hard to remove corruption overnight in the Philippines. No, it's been there for quite some time, and
If I may
yes.
interrupt, I know you're a guy who wants to see the glass half full instead of half empty, but when you say these things like we want to create jobs, opportunities, but if there is no accountability with erring people in government, how can we get our countrymen to have faith in the system? I know
Uh,
that
yeah.
I know that you want to be always optimistic. We cannot dwell on this problem, but it's very hard to buy your message. I'm sorry. How
Yes.
can we engender faith, confidence of ordinary people, entrepreneurs, when these people just get away with corruption? It's hard to buy your message.
No, I agree with you. I mean, I'm just a very optimistic person. I don't like to dwell on the pessimism side, no, because when we always
Oo,
look at the
pero
dark.
kung walang accountability, paano tayo magiging optimistic?
Well, and I guess
Pasensya na, bumalik ang boses ko. But I have to tell you, I'm medyo jet lag kasi. But again, just maybe sharing a bit of good news, I was beside an investor from New York on the plane. And I was shocked because, oh, you're investing in the Philippines. Well, because BPO. And
Yeah.
that's still, yun, meron pang a good spot in our economy for BPOs.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
the PPOs are a huge contributor to our economic growth. But my focus, I've been around in this same thing for the last 20 years, helping MSMEs, no? And of course, there will always be challenges. Of course, there will always be corruption. It's very hard to eradicate that overnight. A country like this, it
Pero
will exist. No?
this is one of the biggest corruption scandals to happen in modern history, no? So,
I totally agree with you, and that's why I was shared. In fact, I was interviewed by Lucy Cruz and before, and I explained the same thing that I'm explaining today. That yes, there are challenges, yes, there are failures, and that somehow has. I mean, I always call it, the cycle of prosperity is important. Our what private sector can do. I mean, we can always, come out and say, this is a problem. This country, so many people are corrupt, but not when you're doing the hosting the ASEAN. You don't want to project the Philippines as a basket case, no. You want to project that the Filipinos are struggling hard. Yes, people are suffering, especially at the bottom of the pyramid, but the private sector is finding ways and means. We cannot control what Congress does. I mean, that is their own lookout, and many of them are going to jail for that. So we can focus only on where we are good at, and that is in helping smaller entrepreneurs scale up. Because if we are able to scale up our entrepreneurs to become from micro to small, small to medium, medium to large, then the economy will grow. And we rely on this sector, not only big business. Big business cannot turn around the economy alone. We need our micro and small entrepreneurs to have greater prosperity so that they have money to be able to invest in their business. So, in a nutshell, that's my view. And the ASEAN hosting this year will help us turn that image around. And that's what we have to do, because who will want to come to the ASEAN events when all of this thing is happening? And that's why we have to speak more about, I know, good news. It may not be, but if you are marketing yourself or to get a job, you'll not tell the person, "Oh, I'm the worst person. I stole money." You don't want to do that, because then they'll not even want to come and hire you. So, in the same manner, in business, we have to project the best and downplay on the mistakes that have been done, and then ride this through, and things, I believe, will come back, because the president is doing everything in his power to really make sure that this doesn't happen again.